Yo, what's up, guys? And yes, I'm back with the interview. I know it's been long I did this, and I apologize to you guys. I've been busy, as you guys know. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. It's definitely not my full-time job. And most of you guys have been asking about the time I'm doing the next interview and all that. So yeah, we are doing the next interview right now. So for this, I took a totally different approach from the normal, and I think it's going to be interesting. I'll be asking the questions as usual. Like, I'll ask the questions, but I won't be the one reading the answers. The pro player I'm going to be interviewing today would be answering the questions, so you guys will be able to hear his voice and his construction of words and how he actually says things in his own words. Do you understand? I want you guys to hit up the comments and tell me about what you think about the decision of this video, because like it's totally different from what I've been doing. So I like to get feedbacks from you guys, and a sub to the channel would totally help the channel. I would like you to share the videos also. So without wasting your time any longer, let's get right into the video. Okay, so my first question, as I always ask, my first question was, we all know you as Priest. How did you come up with the name, or is that your real name?
No. My first name on PUBG was actually Thanos, after watching the Avengers and getting a feel of the character. But then I came up with Priest after watching another movie, Superfly, featuring Trevor Jackson. He played a notorious drug dealer that was smart and could shoot and could fight and got all the girls as well. So, that was the vibe. So yeah, I got the name Priest from Superfly. The 2018, or I think it was 2018, if I'm not mistaken. The 2018 or 2019 was fire. You should check it out.
Then my next question was, how old are you, and are you done with school?
Yes, I am done with school. I'm 23. I just turned 24 2 days ago, actually. What got me into PUBG Mobile, and when did I start playing? I started playing PUBG like 3 days after launch. Yeah, started playing PUBG 3 days after launch. I was playing the other game. I've forgotten the name. There was another battle royale game going on back then. That's filled with hackers now. Forgotten the name. It was cartoonish. Yeah, it gave off Fortnite vibes. I don't know if it's Knives Out. Well, not Knives Out. I've forgotten the name, but yeah, forgotten the name.
How did you start playing competitive, and how did you end up with the current esports team?
Well, how did I start playing competitive? You don't just start playing competitive. You just play the game, and then competitions start popping up out of nowhere. You test your abilities, and you just keep going and going and going. And that's just how it is. I was in the clan I was in first, before we became an esports org, was Wild Breed. Everybody knew me, Wild Breed Thanos, back then, before I became Wild Breed Priest. I was chilling with the boys. A lot of players have been in Wild Breed, a lot of players, a lot of top players now. They went Wild Breed with me, we learned, we went through the fire at the same time together. It was nice, but then after the NPL last season, Dr. Sid came through and asked if he wanted to join an esports org that he was building, Citizens Esports, and we jumped at the chance, and I haven't looked back ever since.
So Priest, how do you feel about Nigerian esports, like the esports scene in the general? How do you feel about it?
How do I feel about the Nigerian esports? We've got a long way to go, actually. But it's better than it was when I first came on the scene. When I'm actually one of the founding players of this game, as far as I know, and we've come a long way. No cap, we've actually come a really long way. Organizing tournaments like the NPL, the La Cup Africana, stuff like that. Clash of Clans, Frag Out. We've come a really long way. We've come a really long way. It's impressive. It's quite impressive. With the upcoming NMR, the Esports Loadout tournament that's offering $10,000 as a reward. That's also nice. There was a time where we even give out no money, but look at us now.
So for the long time I've known you, and for the long time I've been watching Screams, you've been an IGL. So what are the difficulties that come with it, and what is the most challenging problems you face as an IGL?
Well, actually, being an in-game leader is quite stressful on its own, because you play the role of not only the leader. You have to be, you have to try your best to keep everyone calm, give the orders, maintain a level head. You think for at least 70% of the team. You call the shots, you make the decisions, split-second decisions. That's why not everyone can be an in-game leader. The in-game leader, they need the ability to think quick, react fast, give, foresight to see into possible, situation. That's why, just if you vibe with your team, anybody can actually be an in-game leader. Once you vibe with your team and you play consistently over a long period of time, it will stick.
So we all know, or some of us actually know, that Dr. Sid is the owner of Citizens Gaming. So what positive impact does he bring to the team? Like, since you guys have been under him, what positive impact have you added to the team?
Well, Dr. Sid he's been good. He's been great. He's been great to us, actually. Maybe everybody they reason your matter last, but in the reason us, just he gives us we do meetings occasionally every month. The whole team comes together, we discuss, we talk about the future, what it holds, we talk about tournaments, at least he pays up our subscription, maybe anytime a new update comes out, he's always the first on the scene to tell us to make sure we update the game. He comes to for us, words of encouragement, telling us that we are the best, stuff like that. So yes, he has brought a lot of positive impact. You know how Nigerian is. There's a lot of politics involved in what he does, but he pulls through.
As an IGL, what do you do before a scream or a tourney? That's both you and the team, or you in particular?
We've got a team of at least 15 players. So there was a time where we had 15 players, but couldn't cough out 5 people to play in a room. There was a time where we were going through a lot of stuff. But now, through grinding and consistency, we have a main team now that consists of me, 11, Ninja, Flo, Gad, Monga, and Sunny. That's the first team. It's scheduled. Everything is scheduled. We have a calendar, the whole thing, the whole shebang. Shad is designed, is the head designer. He designs the calendars. He sets up the schedule. He runs the Discord. Shad is amazing. What do you do before Scream or Tony? For war mode, fam. Every match, war mode. I always play war mode with the guys. Every match we play, we don't miss it. War mode every match. If it's not war mode, it's TDM. Get hydrated, drink a lot of water, and just get ready for the vibes. But war mode is key, bro. War mode over TDM any day.
Okay, so most of the people that view my channel have been asking me to always ask these questions about devices. So what device do you use for gaming?
What device do I use? I use a OnePlus 7 Pro. Currently, I do switch between devices. I was on the Poco F2 Pro, but there was no 90 FPS, so I ditched it and came back to the OnePlus 7 Pro.
In your opinion, because I've had some arguments about this, so in your opinion, do you think device really matters when it comes to being good as a player, or is it solely dependent on your skill level?
Bruh, in this game, have money. Well, have device, bro. You gotta have device to cap. You can't be a good player with a bad device. If you're not even hitting 60 frames, you're at a disadvantage already. You know, you may be the most skillful player out there, but somebody with a better device has a slight advantage over you. Slight advantage. So that person does not even need to be as good as you to drop you in these streets.
Personally, which one do you prefer, TPP or FPP? Which one do you prefer, and why do you prefer any of the both?
TPP or FPP. I play both. I prefer FPP actually, but not a lot of people play. FPP is better because you rely on your instincts, and there's no surprise, motherfucker. All that stuff. Everything that is right in front of you. If it's behind you, you can react. Unlike TPP where you see the whole world and
What's your favorite loadout and map? Why would you choose those as your favorite loadout and your map?
I know Ranjo like the back of my hand. That's my favorite map. My loadout is Thompson, bruh. Thompson. Everybody know this. Thompson and M416. Yeah. If I don't see an MK14, of course. If I see an MK14, then I ditch the M416 and I take the MK14. That's it.
Tips and tricks. What are the tips and tricks for players to improve? Those that are new to the game, or some of them that have played for some time and they are seeking to improve actually.
Well, the number one thing for any player is to relax. Once you're relaxed, you play better. You always play better when you're relaxed. But when your nerves come into play, then you're at a loss already. You've lost the fight before you even start. So all you have to do is, first things first, relax. Take it easy. And tell yourself that they are noobs. They are all noobs.
So in your best opinion, in your own opinion, not best opinion, who is the best Nigerian player? That's in your opinion. Who would you say is the best Nigerian player?
Well, best player is relative. When you say the best player, relative. There's so many good players out here. So many good players. So I wouldn't say I rate one over the other, because one person is good at this thing while the other person is good at that thing. But if I could talk about a player who, for me, a player who checks most of the boxes. Currently, that would be Flo. Yeah, Valerian, Citizens Flo. To me, that's the best Nigerian player right now. Because he out here doing wonders for Citizens Gaming. So yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, so Priest, thank you for the interview. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you for the replies you gave. And okay, I'll be dropping this video as soon as I can. And I thank you guys for always tuning in and watching. This is actually the last question I asked him, and those were his replies. You guys can actually go view the video again in case you want to look at the gameplays and all that. So without wasting any much time, bye for now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.